Music can affect the many things of the body, but today we have a question not involving the body or mind. No, today we are going to talk about how music may affect the writing process. Today I will discuss and explain what I've learned from the articles I've read and try to inform you that having music is a perfect way to affect how you write. Hey, do you like writing? Do you love music? Say no more because I got the essay for you. Wait, don't leave yet. Allow me to sweeten the deal. You listen to this article or essay, and I'll be sure to answer whatever questions you may have. Because let's be honest, I hate answering questions, especially when they're very complex questions. So, let us discuss how music can affect writing, because this honestly caught me by surprise on how much I learned. We can discuss the game Musical Music, which is the name I'm calling it, because it's the perfect name, and I just like it. We will also discuss what music is best for to use when writing. So the first article I found, I discovered during my time of reading a bunch of other articles. It is from the website called lessonpage.com, and it gives me the article titled Music, Mood, and Creative Writing. This was written by Jennifer Blake, and it discusses how students understand background music, pieces of classical music, and split I'm sorry. I messed up there. Affect the mood of the piece of writing they made. As an experiment, what the teacher did was get 4 pieces of classical music and split the groups into 4 groups of 5. When she played the track, one was happy, another calm, angry, and sad. Now when they listened, they had to write about the picture they saw when listening to the song. They repeated this process until everyone had gone through them, and they all discussed it. Now, if we have time, I'm going to test this out. I'm going to play 4 different types of music, and we'll write about them. Now, I'll probably put those down under my video that we have, so that way it's not taking up too much time. So we'll just go from there. Now, you're all probably wondering or dislike that activity now, but ask yourself, did this activity work for you? If it did, great. If not, oh well, then that just means we have to find your own in the next article. So the next article I read was from Guest Post. It was written in August 2013. It discusses, it was actually from Marcely Del Vivo, and I didn't do too much info on her, but I found her article and blog very intriguing because they did an amazing job talking about it. In this article, it talks about how young authors nowadays don't use music for their writing process. However, studies show that music does help you write better work if it's done the right way. How is the right way? Well, give me a moment and I'll tell you. They also discuss how music is one of the key inspired ideas for writers nowadays. For all the young writers, authors out there, listen up, because this is for you. Music can help you on your task at hand, and it helps you remain focused, not just by tuning out everyone in the background, though that is a major key. It can also trigger the necessary memory that you need to write the page or paper for your essay or book. These actually can help you write better in your style. Now let's talk about the type of music you should listen if you're going to write with music. Now, as a writer myself, I use music, and it's pretty helpful. We'll discuss more about what kind of music, because this is also another thing that they talked about. So some writers discuss that like heavy metal or rock can be distracting because of the loud sounds they make, like the guitar and the drums, how they make a loud sound. Also, listening to people sing and rap is also distracting, just because when you're writing it, let's say you're writing something important and you're listening to Lil Wayne and he plays a verse, you're probably going to be singing that verse in your head, and you might accidentally write it onto your paper. So that's why it has the tendency to get the lyrics stuck in your head while writing. They can get a distraction. Now, some people recommend classical or jazz only because they don't have too much vocals in them, which is also very true. What I do, however, I listen to the element that really helps the tone of the story. So yeah. That being said, it does help you stay focused more, but it also has declared that listening to what they call loud music, such as rap, rock, or metal, can actually help them focus better. Here's what I say: experiment with it. I know all you guys got some Pandora, Spotify, Arena, and all those things the young call a lit. So pick up some genres, put your earphones in, and simply just play with the volume level. Feel free to experiment with it. I mean, that's what I do now. I listen to a lot of things, and I'll experiment with the song or track and see if it helps. If it doesn't, then I go to the next genre. Also, another thing that they talked about was whispers of music playing. It all depends on you, the writer, on how your writing style. So basically, like, are you loud? Do you turn your volume up super loud, or do you have it at a whisper? That also can affect your writing style, because too loud might be distracting to you, or too low might not help you focus at all. So you have to find that perfect volume just for your style. I'm sorry, I spaced out. And also another thing is using your favorite show's composers of the tracks, since most shows don't have like an artist singing in their show. They use an orchestra or band music. This is also a good type of music because it fits with the process of writing and finding your right music to get all those creative juices pouring out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now that you all have the tools you need to write, why don't you give it a try? But just to be on the safe side, I'll remind you of your options you would like to try. If you would like to try this in your free time, you can A, play the game I'm now calling musical music and listen to a genre for a few minutes, or B, you can find some genres from Pandora, Spotify, or YouTube and listen to them while you write. This is how music can affect the writing process, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Yeah, see you guys later.